Hello everyone. In this video we're going to look at how the streams arrive in our rooms. Streams are from the cameras mostly, or picture sources, and live streams are available in the rooms, several of them. You can set up how many. Normally you have 3 or 4, we had 5. The limitation is really on the client side because the client computer has to decode all of these H.264 streams. Now there are several ways to get them into the room. The most used is with our Streamer app, which can handle an SDI or an NDI stream into itself, and it can then recode in H.264 and send it to the server. The delay in that is about 5 frames or 200 milliseconds, or you can send other RTMP streams. I'll show you soon. So I'm here in this room. You can see there are 3 streams available in this room, and they're all offline. And there is a stream button here where I can see my 3 streams. I can rename them. So I'm going to call this ACAM feed, I'm going to call this BACAM feed, and this is my witness cam. This is the normal setup that we usually use on smaller features or TV series or even commercials. Commercials usually have 1 camera or 2 cameras, but they all like to have a witness cam in case the cameras are on the move. Under the cam feed here, you can see that these are all limited to 6 megabytes. There is no real reason to limit them, but it's unlikely you have to go over 6 megabytes. You can go up to 10, you can go up to 20, but that is a really hard burden on your clients. They need a really good connection to the internet to decode a 20 megabit feed. Normally we find that with a 720 feed around 5 megabits is fine. When you're using 1080 feeds you have to go up to 6 or even 7, but then it's likely you're going to use a full frame image, because if you scale it down to this size it really doesn't have any point to do a 1080 feed. We did 1080 feeds when we're using our Raspberry decoder machine, which is directly feeding on a set monitor. And under that you can see data usage for this month and total, and you can see ingress, which is 1 gigabyte going into the server, and 1.9 gigabyte went out from the server to clients. As you can see, it was renaming, and I can get a token here. A token is important because the streamers can run on different machines. It doesn't have to be this machine. It doesn't have to be a PC or a Mac. It can be either. It can also be RTMP webcams or Teradek Bond devices or Teradek Cube devices. And the token is what connects and encodes them into the room. So I can have several computers send into this room with different tokens. So ACAM feed could be in one stage and BCAM feed could be from another stage, or a witness cam can be in itself, like a standalone RTMP camera. So if I go into here, I can see some options. If I want an RTMP or RTMP-S, which is more secure streaming, then I have to copy and paste this address into the camera. So let's say I have a Teradek Bond. I go put it into RTMP mode, and I can copy this link into its settings through its web interface or manually. Then it goes into the server. For the server, I have to select, for the RTMP server, I have to select if it goes into the European or the US server region. Our application is automatically switching it. With the RTMP, you have to tell it. RTMP-S is more secure. RTMP is without security. We don't advise to use this, but there are some cheaper webcams and stuff that is not able to do the RTMP-S secure transmission. Just so you know, this is less secure. So if you're using our streamer, you have to get a stream key. You click Get Token here, And this key is we have to copy it into the streamer. I click it here so it goes onto my clipboard, and then I'll copy it into the streamer in the next video. Force RTMP re-encoding, we found this to be necessary for some cheap Chinese webcams, which are a very good solution to like be a witness cam or some other low-res cameras, but their encoding is pretty bad, so it needs re-encoded on the server. The server has a built-in re-encoder. It receives the RTMP and it encodes and spits out something that the clients can understand. It's it works as a relay, so it adds delay re-encoding, so it would be better to not use it, but on some devices you have to. And this 360 view is if you're streaming from a 360 camera. If you turn this on, I'll make a separate video about it, but if you turn this on, you have little control points here on the stream, so each client can turn itself into the 360 spare and can look in either way. So I got this token this is for ACam feed, and I will go into the streamer application in the next video.